Tarek Solak with you. We're about to roll into quarterfinal number 2. The winner will take on Senel Kaziltas in our first semi-final. And this match between Germany and Iran. It'll be Hans Waladi, the German fighter, making his way to centre ring. And Waladi will take on the legendary former 3-time World Muay Thai champion, Prince Amir Shafipour.
This should be a good test for Prince Amir, Michael, as he's getting older and he is on the other side of the world. He hasn't fought in Europe for a long, long time. He used to live in Sweden before he got to Australia, probably about 8 years ago. I think it's his first fight after 8 years to fight back in Europe.
Always excitement when Prince Amir is in centre ring. Gosh, I remember the heydays of when Amir was just tearing through Australian Muay Thai in the late 1990s, early 2000. Who will ever forget those epic contests against the likes of Scott Bannon, who he fought twice, Chris Allen at Elisa Receptions down in Melbourne, one of the all-time great Muay Thai battles. And it'll be interesting to see here tonight what Prince Amir still has left in the tank as he approaches 40 years of age. Beautiful ring girl just carrying the Iranian flag into centre ring here in Duisburg. Fantastic crowd on hand.
Apparently a Brazilian model, from what the MC is saying in Turkish. He obviously has interviews with them more than I have, so he knows more about them. Here comes Prince Amir.
And there he is. What a sight it is to see the former 3-time World Muay Thai champion, the legendary Iranian invader, Prince Amir, walks the catwalk here in Duisburg, Germany. And a very focused-looking Prince Amir. So used to him in the old days, coming out to the ring dancing and smiling, but tonight it is all about business in this much-anticipated return for the legendary Prince. As Tarek said, began his fight career in Sweden as a former boxer before he became a Muay Thai fighter, travelled down to Thailand, lived and based out of Bangkok for a number of years, wound up in Australia where he became a household name and something of a fighting superstar. It's great to see Amir back in centre ring here tonight. One of the real gentlemen of Muay Thai and kickboxing, Prince Amir.
A real thinking fighter, good technician. I don't know much about his opponent, but looks like a young man. Being German, I presume he should have good Thai boxing skills, good boxing skills, which German fighters are really known for. It's going to be interesting to see what Prince Amir can do with his German opponent, Vladimir.
So the German fighter, Hans Vladimir, in the blue trunks.
Did you say bloody?
Vladi.
Oh, okay.
And Prince Amir in the green.
What a handsome referee we have there, Michael.
It's Uncle Fester, third man in centre ring.
He's actually a new friend that I just made in Germany, a young Turkish man that has a couple of gyms in Germany, sorry. He's got a few fighters of his own. Let's see how his refereeing is.
Let's put a light bulb in his mouth. Here we go, first round of 3. Michael Chavallo and Tarek Solak with you, and Hans Vladi opens up strongly.
Oh, Amir's copped a few good right hands there.
Ooh, straight rights from the German, uppercut. Nicely done here from Hans Vladi. Jumping knee from Vladi. Amir is taking more knocks to the front door here at the start of the first round. So very slow out of the gates for Prince Amir.
Oh,
nice uppercut again, puts the chin through the top of the head. Amir on the back foot early here. And let's see if one of the smartest fighters in the world can figure his way out of trouble here, Prince Amir. If you could measure fighting styles in IQ, Amir would be about 180. The man is a genius.
Amir's got to stop bending that head forward as he's been getting hit with a lot of right uppercuts. You don't want to tilt your head forward if your opponent's throwing a lot of uppercuts.
Double jab from Amir. Needs to start slinging the legs downstairs. He's got some wicked rib kicks and leg kicks on him, has Prince Amir. Nice right hand again from Hans Vladi. Sticks out the jab, smack bang on the schnoggin of Amir. Turning left hook from the Prince. Referee says break. So far, it's been a dominant one for the German. Straight right hand. Jab 2 from Vladi, uppercut. Prince Amir taking some punishment, being backed up again. Vladi with more rights than Amnesty International here in the first round. Not a good start for the Prince here, Tarek.
No, a bit of a slow start and a fast start for his opponent. Amir's trying to come back with a few of his own shots, but the German fighter's got a good guard on him.
You've got to ask yourself, where are the kicks of Prince Amir? Because so far, this is just a boxing contest.
And it's not a smart way for Amir to fight right now because his opponent has opened up with a good boxing skills, and Amir's trying to prove to him that he can box back with him. Very unlikely of Amir's fighting way because he usually tries to stick to his own playing game, which is a beautiful high kick that nearly took him down.
And there you go. The first kick that Amir throws upsets Hans Vladi. He's got to start kicking more. Outside thigh kick from the German. Amir back to centre ring now.
Oh.
Overhand right, left hand. Amir going for the big bok choy. Here comes the Prince. Here comes the pain. Vladi in trouble now. Amir's unloaded and the German's about to go down. Listen to this crowd rally here for Prince Amir. A standing count on Hans Vladi. Well, he took more shots than a bottle of tequila, did Hans Vladi, and Amir comes forward again. Rips into the right side of the head. Amir's gone feral on him here in the first round. High right round kick from the Prince. After an agonisingly slow start, Amir has suddenly launched the heavy artillery and Vladi in all sorts of bother.
Well, Michael, I had the German fighter up front until the first half of that round. But the second half, Amir definitely turned the fight around and gave him an 8 count and they stole the round back.
Wow, fantastic. And that's from a man, Tarek, who is almost 40 years old. To take that sort of punishment for the first 2 minutes of that round and then rally back with such aggression.
Oh, look at that high kick, Michael.
And that's the turning point right there, Tarek.
That was the first kick of the fight.
A high kick from Amir. We said early on, where were the kicks from Prince Amir? And there is just a show of the power that Amir still carries in that brutal rear leg of his.
That's the Speedy Gonzalez combination that he threw there at one stage.
Just
that gave him the 8 count.
There is nothing like it, Tarek. It just sends shivers up the spine every time I see Prince Amir in centre ring. And it may not be the Prince Amir of 99, 2000 when he was so dominant, but my word, when he still gets on, he can rock them all. Amir just unloading in the blue corner right towards the end of that first round. You've got to lock it away for the Prince as we roll into round number 2 of 3. Front kick there from Hans Vladimir. Snappy jab from the German. Jab uppercut, almost took out the ring lights with that right hand. Front kick from Amir. Again, teep kick, Muay Thai style off the lead leg. Belly button through the back, the gut muncher. Ooh, a nice skip up right hand, overhand right, and here comes Amir again. He is using Vladi like a heavy bag. Has him backed into the blue corner, smack bang! Wow, the German lucky not to go down in the blue corner. Amir threw a thunderous right hand on the nose. Hans Vladimir wearing more leather than the Third Reich and just gets picked off by a front kick in centre ring. Overhand right from Amir. Front kick from Vladi. So he took a little time to warm up earlier in the fight, Prince Amir, but now looks like he's finally found his rhythm. As Gloria Estefan says, the rhythm eventually is going to get you. And certainly, Amir's found his rhythm now. Digs away to the floating rib cage, right side of the carcass.
Gloria said that?
She did. Or she sang it, actually. You're a bit of a Gloria Estefan fan, aren't you, Tarek? Or a Paula Abdul man yourself. Overhand right there from Vladi. Just can't get through the double forearms guard of Prince Amir. Jab outside thigh kick from the German. Amir just not giving up centre ring here. Vladi trying to figure out a way So much confidence early on in the first round, but as soon as that round kick hit him in the head, about 2 minutes into the first round, the tide turned, and ever since, Prince Amir's been in control. Another glancing left hand from the Prince. And you can see the confidence rising in Prince Amir. Jab right hand. Takes a clipping left hook to the jaw. Final few seconds here of the second round. Nice turning left hook from Amir. Another hook from the Prince. Jab, uppercut, hook combination. He's got more hooks than a tackle box here as Prince Amir. Rips into the right rib cage. And you can see the Muppet-looking Hans Waladi just thinking to himself, what the hell do I have to do? Because I've lost another round. 10-9er to Prince Amir. We've got one more round to go. And are we going to see a semi-final between Prince Amir and Senor Kaziltas? That would be something special. Hans Waladi needs to turn things around in the third round, Tarek.
Yes, he does. He needs a huge round to come back into this fight. He started off very well, but obviously Amir, with his thinking capacity, he worked him out and just came back with a fight plan. That first kick that caught him on the head has changed things for Amir. So the German fighter has to come back very strong here on this third round. Good right hand there.
Have a look at this one here. Waladi moves in. Boom! Licks the leather, eats the cow. Nice stuff from Prince Amir. Welt under the right eye there of Hans Vladimir. Girls on the catwalk. We've got more girls here tonight than on the first lifeboat of the Titanic. And we are ready to roll in round number 3 of 3.
I'm proud to take these A1 tournaments now to all these countries, Michael. France, Germany, Turkey, New Zealand, Australia. And hopefully there's more countries to come in the future.
Certainly the German town of Duisburg getting some great entertainment here tonight. Amir just launches that rear leg rib kick, deep kick to the midsection, then off the front leg. Kicking display here from the Prince. Left hook, tried to pull the head down. Hans Waladi. That one caught Amir on the humerus bone, but there was nothing funny about it. Overhand right from Prince Amir. Skips off to centre ring. High right round kick from there, tags him, the big kibosh! The big kibosh! Hans Waladi on rubber legs. Well, he did the momentary swagger like a man who had had one stein of beer too many, but he's back to his feet now, Hans Waladi. And here comes Prince Amir. Tagging right hand to the jaw, smack bang on the kisser. Waladi in all sorts of bother. Referee moves in and says, puts a standing 8 count. I thought he was going to call it off then. Standing out count. Quick glance to his corner from Hans Waladi. He has taken more hits than a Pamela Anderson website, and Amir could finish this here. Front kick from the Prince. Skips off. This is sensational stuff from Prince Amir. A man who is pushing 40 years old against a much younger opponent fighting in his hometown. And Amir has owned him since the second minute of the first round. Another high kick. Waladi turning his back. The referee moves in. He could wave this one off here. Standing count again on Hans Waladi. The German crowd aren't happy. But Hans Waladi has taken more hits than a German beer dance, and Prince Amir is the winner. Tarek, that's how you do it, Prince Amir style. He's still got it.
Good win, great win for Prince Amir. He showed skills in taking the punishment, turning it back around, throwing the right kicks, which is one we're just seeing right now where his opponent just went down, throwing the right punches. He just put on a great exhibition for us.
There's the head kick from Amir. Hans Waladi on rubber legs. Did a bit of the chicken dance against the ropes. Referee moved in, said no mas. Prince Amir, who was eager to get to the change rooms and recuperate for his semi-final fight with Senor Kaziltas that has now been matched. without officially being declared the winner here. They'll raise their hand, and it's great to see the legend back in centering. Prince Amir is through to semi-final number 1. It'll be Iran versus Turkey, and a little bit of